In this video, I will tell you about the FTX bankruptcy and how it will affect users. The story of the collapse of FTX took first place in all crypto media. The chronology and reasons are discussed from different angles, including details of the personal lives of the participants. At the same time, it seems more important to reflect on what is happening and take measures that in the future will prevent or reduce the likelihood of bankruptcies, and hence the loss of customers. FTX is in the past one of the largest crypto exchanges, on a par with Binance and Coinbase. To be clear, in the past, Binance did not have its own futures trading technology. So Binance rented this technology from FTX until they made their own. FTX is a former giant of the crypto sphere. It is a market maker. Sam is the creator of the FTX exchange, earned his first money on arbitrage, and then founded the exchange. Something went wrong? The exchange functioned for several years around the world with millions of users and billions of capital. The founder of the exchange, Sam, had assets worth $15 billion on a better day, on par with Buffett. At the beginning of this week there was a rumor that FTX has a hole in the budget and is in a very precarious financial condition. People started withdrawing money from the stock exchange. Sam made an attempt to make a bailout, but nothing came of it. No one wants to buy FTX. The price of the FTX token fell by 30%, and then the most interesting thing surfaced. It turned out that all the time the exchange existed, it took billions of credit money against the security of its tokens. Yes, namely tokens, not real physical assets. Before the start of all events, the exchange had $10 billion in assets, $50 billion in debt and 100,000 creditors, BBC. Accordingly, when the panic began and people began to withdraw money, the exchange quickly ran out of funds. After that, it became clear to everyone that no one else would receive the money. The so-called Black Swan happened, an event that no one expects, but it happens and has devastating consequences. At this point, Sam has filed for bankruptcy and rolled out a series of tweets of apology. Sam says that the output will be adjusted, but it's hard to believe. May now think that this could have been predicted, but it is not so. Such events are predictable and they can happen not only in the crypto but also on the traditional stock exchange. If you want to know about similar events on the stock market, write comments. Have a great weekend everyone, and remember that crypto is primarily risk and only then a profit. Consequences for users. The bankruptcy of FTX affected a large number of users, the exact number of which is currently being established. Among the victims, there will certainly be representatives of completely different categories of clients: large and medium-sized institutional, retail investors, private traders, miners, arbitrageurs, other crypto exchanges, crypto projects and others. All of them lost not only their funds, but also the trusting counterparties. It can be assumed that the change in user behavior will be expressed in the following way: a flow of funds from centralized platforms to personal wallets. Logic dictates that after the FTX bankruptcy, users will be more prudent in choosing where to store their digital assets. Previously, many believed that storage on large crypto exchanges is an adequate alternative to storage on their own wallets, as it meets the criteria of reliability, convenience, and recoverability. Now, many are likely to reconsider their views on the reliability of crypto exchanges as a place of storage. This is already leading to an outflow of client funds from crypto platforms. Growth in the use of DeFi tools where possible. Due to the fact that users will move assets from exchanges to their wallets, they will have a question about the subsequent disposal of funds. On the one hand, there will be a temptation to use liquidity pools in order to earn passive income, and on the other hand, the choice of a platform for performing exchange transactions will not be limited by the place where tokens are stored, but will also be a choice between a centralized and decentralized platform. At the same time, DeFi will win in speed and, at times, in price and commissions. Decreased interest in exchange tokens. This consequence is a natural continuation of the two above. The loss of trust in exchanges will lead to a decrease in interest in their tokens, which, according to the law of supply and demand, should lead to a decrease in the value of exchange coins, which in turn will lead to adverse consequences for those who hold long positions in such tokens or use them as security. It is possible that FTX was not the only exchange that used its tokens as collateral, so if the price of any exchange token changes significantly, this may lead to another collapse of one or another platform. That's all for now. Write your opinion in the comments, we always read them.